What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing well. Find yourself in great spirits. Today, I want to talk about another movie I saw. And this one, she ain't Mexican, I say. And she's not gangster. But I would love to be considered a part of her tribe. I don't think I qualify. I don't rise to that level. But I'm going to digress for a second and say, in other conversations about her, if someone said, what do you think of her? I would probably say, oh, she's a fucking G. And that's because I would misuse the word gangster. I started noticing that when people say, what's gangster? Going to work and supporting your family. That's gangster. And I wondered, why does something have to be gangster for it to appeal to people? And I can think of some reasons why. But being one for semantics, the root word is gang. And therefore, if you're not doing gang shit, it can't be gangster. Supporting your family, taking care of them, is not within the definitions of what a gang is, which includes an element of criminality. If you're not engaging in criminality, then you're an agency, an organization, a family, a different entity than a gang. So here's an alternative you can use if you also don't think that raising a family and supporting them is gangster. And I'm not saying that's not the thing to aspire to. Everyone should aspire to take care of their own, right? And others, once they can take care of their own. The other word is baller. That's when people do amazing things that are above average, and for lack of alternative words, you might say, oh, that's gangster. Like I said, I probably would have said, oh, she's a G. G being short for gangster. In reality, she's a baller. That's a better description, and it's something people can rally around. Like, it's cool to be a baller. Baller doesn't mean you did it illegally. It just means you're doing well. Now, like I said, she's not Mexican. I don't even know what ethnicity she is. I think she's probably from where Vikings are from. Her name is, I don't know if it's Christine or Diane Nyad. But the movie about her is Nyad. Nyad. So this is a lady, and this is a bit of a spoiler alert, who did something no other human was able to do, and she did it at age 60, when most people are considered far past their prime. She did it as a marathon swimmer. So she swims really long distances. And the thing about swimming is that even the greatest swimmers are incredibly inefficient at cutting through the water. And so it's not necessarily a matter of strength, but how you position, thinking while you swim, so that with every stroke you get more and more efficient. And there's techniques out there based on replicating how long boats cut through water, how to not have your lungs full but half full, so you tip a little bit and you're more hydrodynamic. The one I learned was called total immersion, and it was for outdoor swimming, like in lakes and rivers and oceans. And so this woman, Diane, she had this calling to be great. And there's a scene where one of her friends says, you know, it's really hard to be your friend because you take a toll on people. You're just so demanding of excellence. And in the movie, you know, she's like, what's the point of living, man, if all you're going to do is just take up space and not strive to be the greatest person you can be? And so, you know, she's not Mexican, she's not gangster, but I want to be like her. You know, I think just the human spirit in her is something that, you know, in the movie it conveys, it makes her feel alive. And there was other people that supported her because her like dream and personality were so contagious that, you know, people were like not working, quitting their jobs just to support her in chasing her dream. And she was hard on them, like, because she was hard on herself. She was trying to do things that no other humans had done. And in order to accomplish that, you were going to suffer. You were going to suffer a lot. I've tried to do a full Ironman. I did do the swim, which was 2.2 miles. And I did the bike, which was 114 miles. And I was like 11 minutes too slow, or I would have did the marathon. And I think I could have did the marathon, but I didn't. Anyways, in watching training videos for that and videos for inspiration, one of the things that they kept telling you was that it's as much about your mind and your willpower to do, you know, great things as it is your physical ability. And when I trained, I would ride like 100 miles every 2 weeks on my bike straight. But I would always do it on flat land. And I knew there was like mountains and hills during the course. And I didn't train for them. So I think that's what got me. But anyways, that was something that was emphasized. And what this lady did was like an Ironman, I'm guessing, times 100. Again, it was thought humanly impossible. And that was for her to swim from Cuba to Florida, a distance of 102 miles. And it's, man, you get on my nerves when you be whining for no reason, dog. This dog just like whines for no reason. It's probably... Anyway, any pet her and she shuts up, so she can't be too hurt. Anyways, the movie I think is on Netflix. It's called Naiad, and it's a huge testament to the human spirit. And then I'll kind of close with this. One time I was having a conversation with a YouTuber who I like and think is pretty cool people on ethnic pride. And I asked, so like, what do you get out of it? And he says, well, I can draw strength from what my ancestors did, from what these people did and the wars they fought. And I can say, hell yeah, I'm a warrior because, you know, they were warriors. And I said, yeah, but if you identify as a human, you can embrace what they did, and you can embrace what they did. You can embrace what Diane Naiad did, because the spirit she conveys, it doesn't matter what your race, your religion, your height. If you feel that inside, man, you're living. And part of the theme is that a lot of people just ain't living. You know, they're not pursuing anything other than being comfortable and eating and just being comfortable. And so it's kind of important to have a dream. I really encourage everyone to watch this movie. I would say it's, to me, it's as inspiring, if not more inspiring, than the Cheeto movie or Rudy's pretty inspiring. But like any movie about the human spirit, she's a G. Well, not a G. She's a baller. Because that's some baller shit to do, is break like human records and believe in yourself so much that you're gonna die trying to do that. And like she put her life on the line to do that. So I hope you guys check it out. It's a great movie, and I hope it inspires you to greatness. Have a good one. Oh, check it out. Here's my shirt from My Little Swim from Alcatraz. I did that without a wetsuit, and I got a medal too. So that's 1.1 miles. So she would have did that 100 times over the course of like 2 days nonstop, just swimming. And like when she got out the water, her lips were hella puffy. It talks about all the times she tried, and just chasing that dream with a sense of destiny. Have a good one.